So, hello world, I'm Kanye,
I'm Fani.
and we are here to present our first episode of Warlock Horse. We made it. We did it.
Mama made it.
My mom made it. I guess we should share how we met.
How we got here, yeah.
How we got here. It's been a journey.
I don't know. I feel like you tell the story so much better than I do. So if you want to introduce.
So we met in 2014.
It was 14?
2014. Yeah, it was a while back. We was grown.
I thought it was longer than that.
And I think it was 2000. Junie was born in 2011.
Okay. How old was Junie when we met?
Like 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
It was that long ago.
Yeah.
A lot has happened since then. A lot has transpired. But we met.
Ironically, through
Mutual friends. We dated men who happened to be friends. So you know how that goes.
right. We actually
see each other at the cookouts and shit.
No, we actually linked on social media. Remember, we were Facebook friends for like
Yes.
a while, and I'm like, this is kind of like a friend that I've always wanted to have.
You
And,
see,
like you were like my Facebook bestie, like
Facebook
low-key.
bestie.
Yeah.
I had different views about that because I was like, I didn't know people. And you
Right.
know, Facebook, like MySpace, you just add everybody.
Right.
Facebook friend. But we were cool. I remember chatting back and forth. But for me, our bond didn't really form until
I agree.
you showed up in that little blue pantsuit with the
God, here
gold
we
buttons.
go.
I was like,
With
okay.
the Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle
No.
Pfeiffer vibes, looking like Scarface wife or something up in here. I was like, okay, who that?
Yeah, no, I definitely felt the vibe then.
Yeah.
The vibe just kicked off. Energy was always.
You look so
Really.
pretty.
Shout
Shout out to Octavia. Shout out to Leslie Blush.
Face Beats.
Face life, face life. But yeah, so we would link up at barbecues, small talk, but it was always a vibe.
Yes, always. Definitely agree.
Then those relationships ended, and we moved on to other things, and we didn't really keep touch after that. Actually, no. I ended I was out of my relationship first.
Right.
I did one of them boomerang things where you end it and go back.
Don't. No, I've been there one too many times, so I can't judge.
Yeah. I backslid. I was in my cycle, y'all. So we kept in touch. I kind of had a moment of rebellion, and we were running a little bit. So that's the thing. So I remember us being, it's like I want to talk to the audience and talk to you.
I'm like,
This is our first podcast,
Don't
y'all.
judge
So
us,
yeah,
y'all.
you're
Don't
going to have to
judge
work
us.
with us.
Right.
We're working out the kinks. But I remember us having like a similar path.
Yes.
Like we both had stories of childhood trauma.
Yes.
We both had,
Rejection issues.
yeah, and we both had like this wild side that wanted to, we were promiscuous,
Right.
you know, out there looking for, you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Looking for,
you
look,
got-
we giving it away on the first episode. We'll say that for another
We
day.
getting raw, girl. Bust the Windex out, y'all.
Clean it up. So yeah, I remember then after that, I went back to my relationship. And at that point I felt, and I apologize for that because I feel like we lost touch at that point.
I mean, I don't blame you because of the stuff that I was dealing on my end as well. So, you know, we're not going to revisit this, but
Not yet, but we're going to unpack it because that's what we're here for.
Right.
Transparency, vulnerability. That's why we are us, because we share that. So, but go ahead. You don't got to go into detail.
I apologize as well. I feel like we've always been in sync, even with the relationship struggles, just stemming from our childhood. And even to this day, like the situationships that, you know, we were involved in, like every day, I'm like, Carm, guess what? I'm like, oh my God, like
It
we're
mirrors.
still like our lives literally have been mirroring each other since
Even
like
apart.
since like we connected.
It's crazy how that happens, isn't it?
Yeah. Even
Let me
when
find
we
out you my twin
reconnected-
flame on a
But
platonic
that's what I
line.
said.
Yeah.
Like even when we reconnected after not talking for a while, it was just still like in sync.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think we got in touch. Oh,
It was the email.
it wasn't email, but before that, we used to link up to like we worked down the street from each other.
Yeah.
We would link up at the Wawa, get lunch and stuff. But then when we did the email, you sent the email. You told me about, you know, you went through some sort of awakening, some sort of transition, cut all your hair off, and I remember that was a thing for you.
Yeah. I did.
Cut.
I did. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. I don't need that earring.
Nah, because she popping platinum money. You see it.
No, I do remember that.
She does need the earring. Thank you.
Carmen wants this earring so bad.
She don't wear earrings like that, y'all.
She know, but I always got that one earring in at the end of the night. I always got that one earring in and one earring off. You be like, Stephanie, is this your earring? I'm like, sure is. But I do remember that. I did reach out to you about the journey. It was a huge journey for me. Cutting my hair, doing the big chop.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know, but initially it wasn't by choice. There was a lot of breakage and damage. It was a huge transition, and I reached out to you and let you know, like, hey, by the way, you know, I finally cut my hair off. I'm doing this. I'm in a much better place because, you know, I was an emotional wreck. That's why I want to apologize to you as well. Like probably like our last conversation before our falling out, it was just always drama and bad energy on my behalf.
Because of what we were in, because of the situations, the relations.
So,
yeah.
So, like, the last time I think I saw you was at Wawa and you were pregnant with Bryn.
Yeah.
And I came over to him, like, should I say something to her? Like, should I not? Yeah. And I came over to you and we talked. And I think that was the last time we saw each other.
I remember that.
For years.
I remember that. So after that, I had Bryn. And while I was pregnant, I guess my awakening hit me. And then I just remember having to sit down and look at myself. And I think I discovered mindfulness at that time. Like, I was in a mindfulness. Being present was a thing. This was 2017. That's when we reconnected.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, 2017.
Are you sure?
No. That's the last time I seen you. 2017.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay.
We reconnected recently, but last time I saw you was 2017. I didn't cut my hair off yet. So you were already liberated. Right. You was like, hair gone, I'm ready to start over.
Right.
I didn't come to that point yet. So you were ahead of me there. I remember us reconnecting after I had became single. And it was just crazy how it just lined up. And then we ended up booking a flight.
Yeah,
we spent a lot of time together. And then we went to Miami. And that whole experience
that just kicked everything off, I think.
Yeah, that really solidified.
Yeah, it did.
Where we are in our lives, and just seeing how natural, how easy it was for us. So
just think about it, like, on our trip to Miami or before our trip, we're like talking about this.
Yeah.
We like manifested this. We're like, it'd be so dope for us to just have a podcast you know, trying to help people and talk about our healing journey, you know, just share some, like, cause we're goofy as fuck. We're like, me and Carmen, when we get together, it's just always like a vibe. I could just look at her and then, like, the eyes.
That's what makes it dope, because we're friends first.
So we decided that we were going to pitch this idea about a podcast. And here we are. And Warlock Horrors. Just in case you're wondering where the name came from.
Yeah, where the name came from. That was so random.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, you tell the story.
You
tell the story.
I'm gonna tell the story because you said that we pulled up. It was not at your house. Do you remember?
I feel like you were in front of my house. I
remember I'm about to tell you.
Seat.
No, to this day I remember. I was in a situationship with somebody.
Is that what we're calling that? We're calling them situationships. Okay.
That Jody ass.
Shout out to Fabulous.
The Jody ass nigga. Oh, no, I was in a situationship, and it was like an emotional roller coaster. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. And I hit my bestie up, and I'm like in tears, and you like link up with me. Remember we met up at the Wawa.
Yes.
And then you like, where you at, Fanny? Where you at? Fuck that nigga. So we meet up. I'm all in tears, all emotional and shit, because, you know, I'm emotional. That's how I am.
She a Cancer. She a water sign, y'all.
I cry. I'm a crier. I'm not gonna lie. She bust out the Palo, and she like, I got some sativa. First, let me get the vibe right. And then she bust out the Palo.
Palo Santo.
Burnt some Palo, and then we just smoked some sativa. And then the laughs, like, she's the only person that can make me go from tears to laughs in like 2.5 seconds. Like,
I'm honored.
Carmen can never be serious. Like,
I can be.
Yeah, you can. But it was much appreciated because I was like an emotional, like I was a mess. And you were like, the name came from
right. Finally,
she randomly was like, Fanny, you need some magical dick, because you're not fucking with these regular niggas no more. We need to get you some warlock dick. And I'm like, wait, I'm in tears, and I'm just like, well, where can we find Warlock dick? I'm like, where am I going to get magic dick from? And you're like, you need some Harry Potter dick. I'm like, wait. So then I'm like, well, you know how they got the Sugar Babies website, y'all? I swear to God.
Christiansmingle.com and shit.
I'm like, yo, tears is like, I'm drying my tears. I'm just like, well, www.warlockhorrors.com. And then we both just chanted it. And then it was just, I don't know. It was like really like just an inside joke. And I'm like, yo, it would be so dope if we just take this name and just run with it. Yeah. Like, and we could use it if we were doing a podcast. We were talking about making shirts, and we were even talking about checking the like to see if there was an official domain. It's coming, y'all. Don't play with our name. So,
cut that out.
So, yeah, that's where the name came from. It was like literally a joke, and we decided to, because I know everybody probably thinks like Warlock, I'm about to be on some porn shit or whatever. No. It has nothing to do with that.
It was a joke.
I mean, we might get a little, every now and then.
I think it's provocative, but I think we're more than a name though.
Right.
I think we're more than a name. It was a joke between us, and we're friends.
It was.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the reason for the name, guys.
I think you said that you said it. I said it though. The Warlock Horrors.
No, you did say it.
I did say it.
I think we both just went with it and we were chanting it. I'm like, well, where are we going to find Warlock dick from?
Warlockhorrors.com.
And you're like, warlockhorrors.com.
Yeah.
So that's where the name came from.
And I want to say, since then, have you found any magical dick?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Definitely not. No magical dick for fun.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I think I found something magical. We could save that for another episode.
Yeah, we're not doing that right now, okay? But yeah, that's the reason for the name, and that's why we're here.
I think it took a while though. That was in May. No. We went to Miami in May.
No, we did not. See, you're getting the dates messed up.
So when did we go to Miami?
We went to Miami the end of July. You know, I remember all these dates.
Okay.
The way everything transitioned for me with the situationship.
Got it. So you can line it up.
Yes.
There's a lot of shit happening in my life
so
too.
We went to Miami in July. It was such a good, like, low-key, it was kind of like overrated because we're just like, this is giving Cancun, spring break in Cancun type vibe. But like I said,
it was giving me Broadway and Camden
vibes. Pollock edition.
Pollock edition.
Right. When me and you get together, we it's always a vibe. And we met some really cool people. Oh man, do you even want to get into like the plane ride? And
we can. Miami was cool. We got back, and even though we had that idea,
we were brainstorming this in Miami, remember?
Yes, we had it out. We definitely manifested it. We wrote it down.
Yep.
We were emailing back and forth, and now we are here.
Right.
And I'm grateful that you're about to take this journey with me, and I'm excited to see what it turns into.
I am too. Grateful for you. Grateful for this.
Shout out to Lionel.
I honestly didn't even think. Yeah, shout out to Lionel because I honestly didn't even think.
BWC Media Network.
It was supposed to just be normally like just some like YouTube like.
No. We didn't have it figured out.
Right.
Yet. We didn't have it figured
out.
I
never imagined it to be this. This is beautiful, and it's a blessing.
It definitely took some overcoming fears because we definitely made a lot of excuses before we were able to get here.
Right.
We put a lot of things off. We were in our own way.
Yes, we were.
And it's crazy how that happens because it's like shit was not working out. Like it was just things were weird. But every time that we got together to talk about this, we would start to see crazy synchronicities. Right. And we would start to see, like, it would just be like it was meant to be.
Right.
But when we were putting it off or not talking about it, we would be talking about our drama.
Because it was a speed bump. It was always like either on my end or your end. It would be like literally syncing. Like it would be me, like you be in go mode and I'd be like, calm, and be in some mood because of some situation. I was distracted. A lot. Distracted.
I never heard that one.
Distracted.
What was that? I think I was just addicted to being busy, running the business, being a mom.
Girl, you was some type of distracted too, okay?
Oh, I was distracted. Let me be in denial, damn it.
Don't do that to me. I was the only one curving
Mine
and swerving.
Wasn't a dick though, okay?
Like I was the only one curving and swerving out here, okay?
No, you wasn't. What would I call that?
I don't know. I was thinking about. I was trying to find a word for it.
You trifling. I'm like Vagina?
Rabbit strap. Rabbit. Wait, bunny hopping? I don't know.
Yeah, I was out here bunny hopping. What does a bunny got to do with pussy?
Don't act like you don't know about that rabbit. Okay.
Oh, with the rabbit ears.
Wait.
You're nasty.
They're not really ears, though. Really quickly, though, if you look closely.
We going in a pocket
they're
now.
actually. Yo, I was fucking high as hell one time and I realized they're not ears. They're not bunny ears. They're little fingers.
I like the rose.
So I don't know why they call it a
I'm
rabbit.
a fan of the rose.
I know. We're not even going to do this right now, okay? We want to talk about this damn rose.
Why?
Have
you tried the rose?
No, I have not.
You should.
You know,
so it looks like a rose, but then there's a hole in the center and it suctions.
But you know what? I've been seeing it a lot everywhere on social media. It's like super popular.
I've seen the posts.
Women
are like, who needs
men? People are
men?
selling these like hot cakes. Like, I got them roses. Like,
they
what?
trapping it. They busting it out the trunks with it. They selling roses. That's what we doing.
Yes. These niggas is out here like.
What about Amazon? Type shit. What about Amazon?
Like, for real. They must be the hottest new thing because I'm seeing them everywhere.
I like that. I think my first sex toy was a bullet.
Oh,
you remember with the long string and the little remote control?
I don't really get into all that.
No.
You know, I like we're gonna keep it a little PG-13 right now, but I like the real deal. You know?
Yeah. I got you.
Get involved with all the extras.
I got you. Whatever floats your boat. Okay. But yeah, how did we get to talking about vaginas?
I don't know.
Oh, because I was bunny hopping and we got into bunny ears.
Yes.
But we are here now, and I feel like we are both in. I mean, shit ain't perfect still, but we're here.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And this is our first episode, guys. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for being here with us.
Be patient with us.
It took some belief in ourselves for us to get here.
Right.
I can speak for myself. I do music. I make music. I'm a social person. I would consider myself.
Girl. Do not be modest, okay?
Be humble.
Shout that out. Shout it out.
But even though I would go to the studio, record, sing online, dance online, a lot of people who probably will tune into the show can see that online I'm very confident, but to actually sit here and know that I'm putting me on camera, not who I want to be, like just in real time talking about my life, sitting here being transparent about my journey, you being like, it's a little nerve-wracking,
right?
To know that, okay, now they're going to see a different side and, all those insecurities that come with that.
That's exactly how I feel. Cause I came from like a very judgmental culture, an upbringing. I feel like I've been a people pleaser all my life. So like this right here and trying to be transparent. Well, I'm giving you guys transparency. I'm not going to say trying. It's very new to me. And like, you know how I am. I'm like, oh, I really don't want people in my business.
Energy.
This is a learning experience for me as well. And like, I remember I was telling you, like, a lot of people in school remember, like, ask anybody about me. The first thing they'll say is like, Stephanie was always shy and quiet. And I just feel like nobody's ever really got to know like the real raw me because I've been people pleasing all my life because of my parents, and how I was raised. Because I was shamed.
Tell us about that.
I was shamed. It's just, it's more of a culture thing. It has nothing to do with, like lack of anything. It's just the culture. I was raised in a West Indian household. My parents were very strict and they stuck to their ways coming from a different country. There's a lot of expectations. So if you're not living by the way or their standards, how they were raised in their country and their culture, to them, it just was like you weren't living the right way. And I was just shamed for a lot. And I,
carried that
felt
with you.
like, carried it with me a lot. And I felt like I was never able to be like my true self, ever, not with anybody. Like not a lot of people have seen the real raw me.
You're looking at her now.
I would say you have very few people.
I'm grateful and honored.
So this is a big step for me, and I'm thankful
and
to
I'm
have
proud
this
of you.
platform. Thank you, because it took a lot.
It did. I feel like the atmosphere has a lot to do with it. Energy. I share that same struggle with you. I don't want to even call it a struggle. I share the same experience. We're not carrying that anymore.
Right.
Other people's opinions. We hear.
Right.
And it feels good and it makes sense.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes you gotta cut people off. Family members get cut off too. Yes, they do.
People get cut every day, B.
They cut
every day.
Right. So I mean anything that's to me affecting your mental health, get rid of it. I don't care if it's a close family member. I cut people off. You get blocked, you get cut off. I don't care.
I think that's where me and you differ, because you really do. You be like, I see the signs. No, gotta block.
You know, I'm the queen of block.
Yes, me. I'm like, but I wanna embody unconditional love.
Right.
They're human, like I'm human. They're gonna make mistakes. Let me give them another chance. So me and you are different in that way, but I feel like that we balance each other in that way. So where you are so quick to cut, I'm like, wait, Fonnie, let's see.
But honestly, Carl,
and you like, girl, get the fuck out, run.
No, you know why? I used to be like that too. I literally, like, you could literally, here, take the gun, shoot me again. I was let me keep giving you a second chance, and I got burned so much. Now, and then, I mean, at my age right now, I don't have time. You just get cut.
I know that's right.
Cut. It wasn't always like that. I was the queen of second, third chances. Like, let me, but now, like, give people an inch, they take them out. It's like you're giving them the gun to shoot you again. Hey, you missed, try again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm glad ain't nobody shoot your ass up for real, because you sitting here with me.
Right.
Darling, looking good. How I look?
Look beautiful.
Thank you.
Thanks to
Octavia
2.0.
Leslie
At
Code 2.0.
Code 2.0.
Yeah, she's
check her
every
out
time.
for this face beat, y'all.
Every time. Over in Burlington High Street. Check them out. What else? So that's how we got here. Y'all pretty much know the name. Clearly, we can talk. And we're probably all over the place now.
We are.
But we do intend to unpack these types of conversations with you all, because these kinds of conversations matter. But yeah, we intend to be vulnerable. We intend to be transparent and share
so bring your Windex, y'all.
What does that mean?
Windex. Transparency like a glass door.
I was trying to figure it out.
Bust that Windex. Bust the Windex out, because we about to be as see-through as a glass door. That's what it means.
I don't know if I like that.
Lionel, cut it.
I don't know. I'm like, wait,
she ruined it.
I'm sorry. I feel like it's like, bring your snacks.
I mean, you could bring snacks.
She a foodie. What you come here with? Them
They're my gator taters.
Gator.
They're just pickle chips.
Pickle chips.
Yeah. It's weird that I don't like fried pickles, but I like fried pickle chips. Weird. And this earring, you see how it keeps doing this?
Yeah,
never again.
I see it. It's all good. You cute with or without.
Don't be looking all intensely like that. Looking out my eyes.
I'm sorry. I love them eyes. You looking good over there. Transitional piece. These are things that we're gonna have to learn, I guess. As we're, first of all, we was late as hell coming to.
We were, and I was getting a little tired at like 8 o'clock. I'm like, damn, we gotta do this earlier. I don't know, my age is kicking in.
That's because you working a new job now. So.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm a little older, so I be in the bed at like, no, I don't. I'm lying, but I be tired and I don't want to leave the house after a certain time.
You said you a little older.
Yes, we're not gonna talk about that.
You said it. You brought it up, and then you say a little older, and then it's like, well, damn.
I am. We know that.
Okay. Nah, you look good. You look good.
I'm reaching Nana ages right now.
What you doing with your skin? What you got going on?
This glow?
Yeah, this glow. Like
you already know.
Shea butter.
Shea butter, baby. No, Code 2.0.
No, I'm talking about like your regimen. Just because you say you older, but you take.
Don't do that to me.
We're transitioning.
Say what you doing with your skin, old lady.
Not even. I'm trying to tell you that you look good to be
like I don't got no
older.
wrinkles or whatever. You know, black don't crack, girl.
I've heard. So I've heard. So I see.
Nothing. I just look like a baby. I don't know. I believe it or not, I was getting carded. Like it was. I don't know. A lot of people say that it's like a compliment, but I was like literally getting offended. I'm like, I don't look 19. Like,
you're like I'm a grown ass woman.
I'm a grown ass.
Give me my shit.
Give me my shit. Like the fuck. Like I don't even look like I'm 21. Like
calm down.
But look, I don't get carded now. Sometimes before I'm like, bitch, you better card me. Like, so now it's kind of like, okay, I kind of miss getting guarded because now I don't. I'm like, are the wrinkles settling in or something now to where people aren't carding me? Oh, you know what it is? I think it's the hair. I think this Caillou is just giving
Caillou.
It's just giving like older lady vibes.
No, it's not. I love it.
In a good way though. Like I feel like I have a mature look is what I'm trying to say because of the hair.
I like how you put it together too. You got some fashion going on over here.
Look at your little ruffles.
Target, baby.
You know, I have one just like that. I feel like we could have been like twinsies a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded that.
I know. You should have waited for me.
I'm sorry. Next episode we put some looks together.
Right.
Tell me about what you got going on as far as I don't fucking know.
I know. We were supposed to
Yo, we back from paying them bills. One day that's gonna be some real shit.
Right. We really could be paying bills up in here.
For real. So if you got something going on, a product, something, let us know.
Sponsors. We're looking for
hit
sponsors.
us on the email, hit us on the DM. We'd be happy to talk about your product. Possibly bring you on the show. Let us know. We here for the network. We here for the support.
The sponsors. We here for all
we here
of it,
for all of
baby.
that. But we back from the break. Oh, it's tea time?
Yeah, these teacups are really cute.
Thank you.
They do match my nails. You were right.
I got it from the Antique Mall over in Burlington.
So cute. I love this.
$3 a piece, honey.
Really?
These the saucers. So this was $3. That was $3. $19.
That was super cute.
I'm a thrifter.
It was super cute. You did good, bestie. I really, really, really love this.
Thank you. That's a Chinese teapot.
So wait, so what type of tea is this?
So we have a little tea blend.
Carmen's an herbalist, y'all. So check her out.
I have a few things in the works. This is a blend of lemon balm, ginkgo biloba.
Wait. That's how it's pronounced?
Ginkgo biloba.
Oh, it's my life? Sorry,
I'm not even gonna stun. I had to go online and be like, Siri, can you pronounce?
I've been saying ginkgo balboa. I've been saying ginkgo balboa.
I might have said that one time before. I might have. Balboa. Ginkgo biloba, lemongrass, lady's mantle, robust, and there's one more.
Okay, did you want to tell a little brief about what each herb is?
Well, it's a balanced tea. It's nutritious. It's nutritive.
Too,
it's anti-inflammatory. It is good for your lady parts. That's related ladies' mantle. It's like a tonic for the uterus.
Okay. So it's like a little detox.
Not so much. Actually, it has calendula in it, and that is a blood purifier.
Yeah,
so it's
you
a
did
little.
Tell me that.
Yeah. But the thing about herbs, though, even though it's a delicious cup of tea, you would have to drink this consistently to get the benefits of it. But it's cute for now.
You see what you're trying to do.
You got to come back for more.
You got to keep drinking your tea. You got to keep drinking that tea.
You know what I'm saying? You want to stay looking young forever? Like, no, I'm joking.
It tastes delicious, though.
Thank you.
Cheers. I can't put my pinky up because the cup is too little.
For real, for your little fingers, you can't.
Sure. Don't even get started with the raccoon jokes. Don't be talking about my little hands, yo.
Yeah, that was cute. We put a lot into the set too. So Warlock Horse. I do want to get back to the essence of who we are and what we will bring to the podcast world. Because I feel like shout out to everybody who believes in themselves enough to put themselves out there to talk about something. You know, I feel like
anybody that's healing from something,
and sharing it
secretly, or putting it out there.
and then but I feel like being new to the podcast world, like, of course we gotta pay our respects because there's people out there doing it,
right?
People probably talking about similar things, but I'm just really grateful for us to be able to experience this and for us to be brave enough to come on here and do that. A part of our show, we do intend to incorporate some of our spiritual practices and rituals and things like that, because as we discuss our journey and what we have healed from, which we are still healing from, because healing is an ongoing process. It's not something that happens and then boom, everything's perfect. But we do intend to tie in some of the rituals and practices that have helped us and continue to help us. If you can see here, a lot of we have crystals. We got the shell with the Palo Santo. That's for
Boss Man. Can we light this on set?
Do you like?
We're supposed to bring sage. Oh, I'm low on dragon's blood. I think that's why I didn't bring it.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to get some. We had the incense burning over here because I love incense, y'all. I burn incense daily. I cannot live. You know, I'll be calling you like, oh my God, I'm out of incense. I need it.
What is the incense for you? Is
it just
because I don't burn incense. I'm more of like the Palo Santo real quick to cleanse the space. What does incense do for you?
Honestly, it really kind of initially was like to mask the smell of weed smoke. Keep it real. You know, that's what it really initially. But then it just, I don't know. It just kind of like makes me feel at peace. Like, and then before, you know, traditional
aromatherapy,
you know, was it's like aromatherapy for me basically. But I do the essential oils too. But my little essential oil diffuser thing is kind of out of commission right now. So I'm just, you know, limited to the incense. But initially it was just to mask the smell of weed smoke. But then
now it serves
serves a deeper purpose. It's more like aromatherapy for me. I don't know, just puts me at ease. I do it before, like I light it before I meditate. It just puts me in a good place.
Yeah. So it is
probably
similar.
The same thing that it does, you know, but I still burn the palo and the sage, but the incense, that's like a daily thing for me. Like a couple incense a day I burn. And it's not even like to mask the smell of weed smoke. It's just something that I just incorporated into my lifestyle.
That's cool. The Palo Santo for me. So incense, when I went to go see the shaman, she mentioned frankincense. Frankincense. So that she said that has something to do with, you know, inviting in the wisdom of spirit and things like that. But I haven't really dabbled with the incense. But I think that shows, like, even I do my palo, you do your incense. I feel like that shows, like, there is no one way to be spiritual, or because I feel like right now spirituality is very trendy.
Right.
You know, everybody, like, it looks good. But me and Lionel were talking earlier, and it's not even so much. Like, I do the crystals. I do all of this.
See, I got to get my crystal game up, y'all, because I got the little baby
you don't have
starter
to.
kit.
If you want to, you can, but it's not necessary, because I'm coming to a point where I'm beginning to understand all of these things are cool and they probably hold some sort of energy, but it's us.
Right.
We are the crystal.
Right.
It's within us.
Right.
It's in the mind. It's in the heart. It's mind, body.
I want that. Wait, really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
That is my pendulum.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you did get a new one.
Right? This is the only one.
I thought you had one and it broke and then you got a new one.
The cord, the bead fell off.
Oh.
Wait,
yes.
I did.
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you had one.
I gotta lay off that Delta 8, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. You had one and it looked different. That's why I said, what's that? Okay.
So it's a pendulum. And before I use it, let me just say, some people confuse using resources, because that's what it is. It's a resource, a tool. Some people confuse that, and that's their right. They can believe what they want, just like I believe what I want. But they deem it evil or dark or anything like that. But to me, so there's this thing called dowsing. Say if you're in the woods and you're looking for water, but you're in the middle of the woods and you don't know where the hell you are and you can't find water. So they have these rods, and it's called dowsing. You can look it up on YouTube. And the rods will begin to like give off, they'll move in a way, or they'll give you like some sort of, they tell you where the water is, basically.
Really?
And they say it has something, because our bodies are smarter. Like, they have more information than our minds do. Our brains, they think all day. Think.
Right.
They're holding on to the traumas. They're putting, that's just what the brain does.
Right.
But our bodies, that I feel like there's things around us that we can't see.
I agree.
They say we have an electronic magnetic field that glows around us. And it's interacting with our planet.
I mean, everything is connected through energy, so
period.
I believe.
Everything is connected.
Right.
That's so ugly. Period. So with everything being connected, and with you being able, your body knows. Just like, say if you walk into a room, some call it intuition, whatever. Say you walk into a room and you can feel when there's a shift in the room.
Absolutely.
That's not something that you decided. That's not something that somebody had to tell you. No, you felt that inside. Sometimes we don't feel, there's things that happen that we don't feel. Our body is so intelligent. You know what I mean? Like, it's a machine. So anyway, I'm rambling. So just like dowsing, the pendulum works the same way. Some people believe that spirits and angels and things
They
can
associate that with being like evil or
That's what-
darkness. Because
that's what
like
I said.
even asking somebody if they're spiritual, some people I feel like they get offended. I'm like, no, I believe in
Because-
God. I'm like, okay, well, I know some people that still, they can still believe in God or, study a God or religion, and they still can be spiritual. It has nothing to do with being demonic or, worshiping. What they even associated with like worshiping Satan. Some people take it to those extremes. Yeah.
no,
Like they associate it with darkness, basically.
that's the religion. So religious,
Right.
It's.
But we're not getting into religion.
Yeah,
We're not doing that. Right.
I don't feel comfortable talking about that on the first day.
We're not doing that.
Politics
right.
and religions.
But a lot of people do associate spirituality with darkness.
Yes. The pendulum. So this is a tool. Nothing dark about it. I feel it. Some people say that it's spirits, higher selves, whatever. I believe that it senses our energy, and our brain is a very powerful thing, and it can create movement.
Right.
And you can use this when you're not sure of something. So say you can use it when you're shopping. You can use it before you make a decision. I usually use it when I'm pulling cards for myself or doing a reading.
Right.
And say if I'm not sure, I will use the pendulum, and it will tell me yes or tell me no. And I can demonstrate if you want to see.
Yeah, but wait, did you say you do it before the reading? We did this
I do
before.
it during.
Yes, we did this when you did a reading for me, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because a card fell. A card fell.
Yes.
We weren't sure if it was for you or not.
Right.
And it wasn't.
We asked the pendulum.
And it wasn't.
Yes, I
And
remember.
the pendulum said no. So we can these people are gonna think we fucking crazy.
I know. Do you think we should hit them with this on the first episode?
I mean, we have it. The people gonna be curious. Or do we save it for another?
I think we should save it.
It's the time of information. So
True.
if they want to find out, they're gonna turn this shit off and go to Google right now. So I just want to show them real
They're
quick.
like, these bitches is witches. These bitches is
Warlockhorse.com, baby.
These bitches is witches.
Bars.
Bars.
These bitches is witches. Give with your switches. Okay, look.
She's crazy.
But I want to do it though. All right, so what you do is you make sure your hand is steady. Can you see?
Yes.
Because Boss Man got these mics here. He said we can't move, we can't touch these things.
Can't touch this.
Nah. All right, so let me be perfectly still. Don't embarrass me, higher self. Out here stiffing them up.
Right.
Okay, so what you would do is, first of all, you would cleanse it. Okay. If you just buy it, you would cleanse it just like you would do with your crystals or anything like that.
You could cleanse it with sage or palo.
Yes.
All right.
Or really, see, that's the thing
Florida
too.
water.
If you just say, clean this, your energy alone, to me, that's strong enough. It's the intention. Okay. So look, it's not really doing much of anything right now, right? So then I say, pendulum, thank you so much. Thank you for your information. Thank you for being a tool. Can you show me yes?
So do you guys see how?
Do you see some movement? It's rocking back and forth. So that is yes.
Forth.
And it's getting quicker and quicker. Okay, so pendulum, show me no. Do you see how it's changing directions?
You'll see that?
Yeah. So I can't tell you what it is. All I know is that it's doing something on its own. Then I usually ask it a question. It's very subtle. So I'll say, pendulum, is my name Carmen? And then it went back to the back and forth,
which was yes.
Yes, which is yes. So I can't tell you how it works. I can't tell you if it's ghosts or if it's whatever, if it's a fucking signal from my antenna brain tapping in. I can't tell you what it is. But to me, it helps me make choices more confidently when I'm giving things pause.
Right.
And that's that. And I don't solely base my
your life and your
if
opinion.
If I'm out here like, should I whoop my kid's ass today? You know what I'm saying? Should I choose violence? I'm not gonna depend on this for that. So yeah, but that's what this is, and it's Cobra Jasper. That's the
I know
stone.
This looks beautiful. This was asking what color.
I
Kind of
bought you
reminds me
crystals.
of tiger's eye a little bit. Just like the pattern. It looks nice.
Yeah. So that's that. Yeah, when I saw the shaman, so I went to a shaman and I went there for a reading, Actually,
I'm still
I think
on standby.
You're still on standby.
It's
This lady booked out for like a year.
Like 5 months. I called her to follow up. She's like, you're still in the waiting period. I'm like, okay.
She's official.
She was, because she even like remember my spot on the list. She's like, oh, you're Stephanie, right? I'm
no,
like,
that's the assistant. That's the assistant.
No, what was her name?
Barbara.
Yes, she was on top of it, but I thought she forgot about me. She was
No,
just
no,
like,
no.
you're
It's
still
worth
on
it.
standby.
It's so worth it. So I went there for a reading. I didn't say anything at all. I walked in and she was so spot on. She even mentioned an ex's name that happened to be like popping up. And I was like, it was so crazy. She even predicted something because I'm going through it now. But I went there for a reading and it was basically an activation. She's like, you're a healer. And I still to this day, like I don't feel comfortable carrying that because I feel like we're all healers.
Right.
We just haven't tapped in. But she said, you need to get this. You need to get a pendulum. You need to get cards. You need to get this. You need to do this. Oh, you need to protect your energy. You need to call on the archangels. And I'm like, okay. And then that's when I started to see these numbers. Like I was already seeing numbers, but it just became more clear. It was crazy. And
the dreams and the decoding and stuff.
Yes.
But I just wanted to add, I kind of feel like she was like a more so extreme level member. I'm having a brain fart. Charisse.
From the airplane. We are so far off of believing in yourself.
What an experience. And to this day, like, I be telling people the story and they're just looking like, I'm like, you had to be there. Like, just everything from her just knowing, like, that my stomach was messed up because I was nervous. And just like, shut up, Corn.
I gotta tell him. Can I tell him? So we got on the plane and there was this lady. You people will probably think she's crazy because she's just hella like just very friendly. You get on a plane, you know you're on a plane. You don't want to talk to nobody at first. You're like, let me just get to my seat. Damn it, let me get my bag
take
up.
this earring off, y'all. I don't care what Carmen gotta say.
Take them off, girl. Do your thing. So we get on a plane and we sit next to her. She's right on the end and she's so excited to see us.
Bubbly.
And me and Fonnie like,
she's so extra, right? She's like, oh my God, you ladies, I just love the energy. And she's like,
she asked if she could touch us, you know, and it's like, okay, because we're already out there. So it's like, okay, sure, you know, like what's going on here? So she asked if she can kind of tap into your energy.
Yes.
And
she did the Reiki healing, remember?
She did. And it was so funny because she put her hand on it. She was like, you're having an upset stomach. And mind you, on the way to the fucking airport, we had to stop because Fonnie had the bubble guts.
No, it was when you came and picked me up. Remember? I'm like, Carmen, you gotta wait. Yo, my stomach's fucked up.
But it was just crazy that she knew, like she was like, you're having an upset stomach.
And she knew. Not even that. Everything that transitioned from when we got off the plane
to now,
not even now.
Yeah.
Remember when she talked about? Remember when she talked about the fire? And,
yes.
Yeah, she mentioned this lady literally mentioned facts. It was past, present. She did past, present, and future because she told me.
And she didn't have anything about herself.
And it wasn't like, you know, when you go to a psychic, it's like general, like basic. Oh, you're gonna fall. Specific. You're gonna fall in love. Like just general. Like it was specific. Deep, like stuff that like wasn't random, that could just randomly happen.
That was
it was
really
just
inspiring. It was really and that's why I feel like that is why we are here. Right. Because I don't know if you can agree, but I feel like we are living in a time where people are looking for something to believe in, and people are at tension with each other, and there's like it's just a lot of low energy, low vibrational shit happening, and I feel like it's so inspiring to know that you can go inside and have like insight on so many different types of things. And it's not even about religion or spirituality. It's like, it's just like our biology, right? Like our brain, like it's crazy. Like why wouldn't you want to strengthen that and use that and manifest some dope ass shit like warlock horrors, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, remember we were looking for that feather all night? And we were but remember her earring?
Yes.
We were looking for this feather all night. I'm like, everything happened. Like we saw everything. Remember the coins?
Yes, a whole unicorn. It was a whole
unicorn.
Yeah. We're gonna have to send that to the boss man so he can incorporate it into the show
it's actually on like I think like my last reel that I posted on Instagram. It's the first image. I put the first image as the unicorn coins. This lady that we met who claimed to be a psychic. And I'm going with it. I don't care what anybody thinks. Because this lady actually predicted everything that we were going to encounter for the next 24 hours. What did she say? She said that I'm going to see coins.
Yeah.
Specifically targeted towards me. We get off the plane. Did we take an Uber? What did we do?
We took a Lyft.
We took a lift. As soon as we got to our hotel room, we had to go to
There was a man outside. I'm
liquor
cutting you
store.
off.
We had to go to the liquor store somewhere. Or
There's
we
a
had to
man
get
outside.
some, that whack. You had to get that some of that. Or the store that
Delta
we were going
8.
to.
There was a man outside making a monument with pennies on the floor, and it was a unicorn. It was a big ass thing of coins on the floor right by our hotel, like at the entrance. So it was just like she mentioned the coins, and that's our welcome into the place. So
as soon as we touched down, that's the first thing. And she mentioned, you're gonna see coins. And then she also mentioned that we were gonna, did she say you were gonna come across the feather?
Mm-hmm.
And we were literally looking for this fucking feather all night. And we ended up meeting this
really cool girl.
Really cool, because our vibe.
Her name was Lee. Lee.
We met this
Lee
really
from
cool,
Philly. If you ever see this, shout out to you.
Shout out to you. Hey, boo.
I don't know what happened to you. You disappeared, girl, but
You dipped
I
on
hope
us.
you all right.
Right. So, we met this really cool girl the whole night. We're looking for these damn feathers. Towards the end of the night,
earrings.
we went to go part ways with her, like, see you tomorrow, bye. And we noticed that she had feather earrings on the whole time.
So we're probably gonna cut all of this,
right.
because I'm thinking like it sounds like we're trying to like convince them of
Right.
what is what. We got to focus on our essence.
He could cut whatever he needs to cut. This is our first go, so.
We're talkers. Clearly, we're gonna
Yes.
talk. Somehow we have to bring it back to the belief of self, or just chasing what you believe, or chasing your dreams.
Right. Your eyes get a little low. You all right over there? No?
Yeah, I'm all right. It might be these lights. You know, I'm not
Lights.
used to this shit right here. I feel like I'm in Hollywood.
Girl, with the music videos, you be having all that
Yeah.
jazz.
I don't know if I'm a I was talking about this earlier today. I feel like music videos, I feel like it's a wrap for that.
Really?
Like it
I was
takes
gonna
so
ask
much.
you when you're next. It's just a lot of energy, or just a lot of.
Not that it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of time and orchestrating, and people aren't really tuned in. Like if you look at the attention span of people, like who really sits and watch a whole 4-minute music video like that? Like I was talking to Lionel, he talking about he hasn't watched a music video in years.
Right.
And it's great, but I feel like I can still do my music. Like I'm dropping an EP in spring. Be on the lookout for that. But I feel like I should incorporate who I am and do things like
Absolutely.
this that impact. I mean, music impacts, but visuals, I feel like this is my focus right now. Visually.
And then we got what is it? This Sunday we're doing the meditation class, right?
Yes.
Connect with Karma.
Connect with Karma, yes. So I'll be hosting movement and meditation classes every Sunday for 3 different age groups. I'm excited about that. I'm actually a little nervous because this is my first time.
Like,
It's all good. You work every Sunday.
Yeah. I mean, every once in a while I could probably like do a shift change, but for the time being, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm excited about
I am
that.
for you too.
Thank you. It's another way that I am just believing in myself. Because don't you know, every day I get stressed. I'm like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. But I really feel like my path is just unfolding. The more that I kind of overcome or walk through the fear of like, okay, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to do this. I used to bombard myself with tasks, and I still do, house shit, you know.
Yeah.
But as far as like I have to get a job. Oh, I have to get a job. I don't think like that anymore. I'm kind of like, what is the saying where you walk to the beat of your own drum?
Was it walking by faith and not by sight? Is that what we're doing?
That too.
Okay.
We could call it that too. That make a lot of sense because I really do. Like I do my meditations.
Right.
And things will just come to me, and it's like impulsively. It's like, Carmen, call this person. Carmen, work on this. And it's a little voice. It's calm. Right. It's not fear or like questionable. It's just like, do this, like a little whisper.
Yeah.
Do this. And then I'll do it, and then something fucking crazy will unfold like this.
And that's
I
how
happen
it's
to
supposed
meet.
to go.
I happen to
stay
meet,
on track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
I really wish I could go to the meditation class though. Like
You'll have
I'm
time.
still
Girl, you can
like,
join me through Zoom.
Like, oh, you're right. Like I think I'm still in the process of trying to learn meditation in a non-guided meditation format. Because I told you, like, as far as now goes, I'm still doing guided meditation. It's still great, and I still get a great end result. However, I would like to get to the point one day where I can completely silence my mind, no guided meditation, and I can be anywhere, like literally be anywhere, and just like channel in and just meditate.
So I want to speak to that because that is a reason why I am doing what I'm doing. I had the opportunity to also teach meditation at another studio, a wellness studio in Philadelphia, where everybody is already in the life. They're already familiar with yoga. Like you go there and you would probably feel out of place there because it's like, okay, I'm not this, I'm an amateur. Is that the word, the amateur? I'm a beginner. And it can be intimidating because it's like, I can't do that shit, but I want to be like a bridge between wellness and because it's not even about spirituality. Meditation is just about resting the mind because we're constantly on go, go, go.
There's a great end result to meditation, guys.
Can I finish? Can I finish my sentence?
I love it. Go ahead.
Thank you. But what it is that people, just like you just said, I want to learn how to meditate. You're more than likely not meditating wrong because you get that result,
right?
That peace, that center, that clear feeling, and that's like the stigma. Is it stigma?
It's not. I feel like it's just like I want to train my mind to be able to do it in any type of environment. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Basically,
I get that because I could pull over on the side of the highway and meditate and just tap in.
Right.
But what comes with that is understanding your mind is always going to be active. Right. So for you trying to quiet your mind, that's impossible. Like you cannot quiet your mind. Your brain just thinks. It's a thinking machine. It's about coming into your body and observing your mind and not trying to catch on and stress and dwell.
That's probably where the struggle lies.
Yeah. So once that clicks, it'll be easy because it'll be like, oh, there goes a thought again, like a cloud in the sky. Oh, there goes a cloud. Like that's what it comes down to, really.
I do want to say something though, because I really want to. So I was looking into baby goat yoga.
Oh, with the
and
little
I want to do it one day, but nobody wanted. I don't think me and you were in touch at this point in time. I was at my job. I was looking it up, and everybody was like, wow, I'm like, this is so. But then I started reading reviews, and them little goats be peeing and shit on people. I'm like, I'm not. You know what?
I really thought you was about to go somewhere real inspirational.
Yo, this baby goat does shit. I'm not about to have no baby goat piss and shit on me. But it looks so cute. And it had
is there benefits to goat pee and poop? I wonder.
They walk on your back.
And that's the prize? Is that the prize?
And then it's supposed to be really soothing. I don't know. It looks cute. Yeah,
it is cute. I could imagine it's cute, but I'll pass. I'm good in my living room or
this
my
one
room.
Lady told me something. How you gonna have a baby goat walk on you and you be eating goat? I'm like, I don't eat the babies.
A goat is a goat, honey. How you know how old they are by the time they get to your plate?
I know. You can tell by how tender the meat is. You know. age. You
can tell tender by it.
I don't eat no baby goats, okay?
That's funny.
They're either full male
so if they old, it's tough meat?
My mom knows more so. When I was little, I didn't really like goat because it has a goaty taste or texture, depending on
what does that mean?
Who prepares it. I can't explain it, but it's goaty.
I'm going to have to try it now.
I just say goaty. I'll bring some.
I'm going to have to try some.
I'll bring some one day if you guys are, open to trying. But as of right now, goat meat is my favorite. It's delicious. I love it. But I do believe that something about the texture of the meat or the consistency, it's either something with the gender or the age. But I'm not messing with you for real. I'm gonna have to. I wasn't eating no babies.
A goat is a goat, honey.
Somebody told me when they say I can't eat goat because they're like pets. Who the fuck? Who has pet goats? What the fuck? You live on a farm? Like even in
you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
People got pet chickens. Niggas eat those too.
Right.
So
right. And we're back.
The earrings are fully off, y'all. They're fully off now.
You still cute.
I can't ever keep my earrings on all night.
For real.
For like a limited, they be on for like an hour. Oh, this is cute. I didn't see this little lightning bulb.
Lightning bulb?
Is that one or like
it's
three?
Electric.
It's 3?
Which one?
Different necklaces? Is this one?
This is a crescent moon.
No, are these 3 chains or no, there's just one?
Which one?
Are these 3 separate ones or
yeah, they're 3 different necklaces.
Because they have the ones that like there's
these I bought these at 3 different times. They're 3 different. People can tell you about the different chains. I can't. I just know that they go. That's all I know.
It looks cute.
Thank you. Yeah. I feel like I want us to manifest a dope ass podcast.
I think we already did.
I think we did. We did.
My eyes are watering.
Yeah. Have you reached your capacity for conversation? She
Probably,
told y'all she old and she be in bed, y'all.
A little glossy over here.
I guess wrapping up, I'm grateful to be here with you.
I'm grateful as well. Gratitude is a beautiful thing. I just think that I found it that, and talking to you, like, you know, I'm like a stress box and I stress a lot, and, you know, you're just like Stephanie or Fani, just let it go. And the moment I just started like letting things go,
it's easier said than done.
It's a lot easier said than done, but I'm letting you guys know, like, I've been walking by this, like walking my path like this. Literally, I'll be stressed out about something. Just let it go. Don't even have it in my thoughts. And then I just start expressing some type of like gratitude for it could be anything. Like, and that's what I was going to say. We should challenge the audience to just, you know, express some form of gratitude for anything.
Why don't y'all do that? Yeah.
7-day challenge, maybe.
7-day challenge?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a challenge.
Ooh. 7-day, or are you going to? Yeah, we'll do some.
How about we just share with us. Tell us what you are grateful for and how do you show your gratitude?
How do you express your gratitude?
First of all, gratitude, if we are talking about manifestation or just how we got here and believing in ourselves, there's another element to the manifestation, and that's the energy that you carry into, you know, what you're doing, what you got going on. And I can tell you that from experience, gratitude for me has opened a lot of doors, because it's when you appreciate the small things.
Mine's as well.
It's like that's
the blessings come pouring in. I'm telling y'all, the blessings literally come pouring in.
Yeah. So I guess we can wrap it up on that note. Like, if there's anything that you have been thinking of, anything that you see yourself doing for your career, for your personal life, in the lives of others, I would recommend really taking some time to look at yourself and find a way to invest in that dream, believe in that dream, and go for it, because you can really accomplish it when you believe in yourself.
You can always do it through journaling as well. Like, they don't have to. They don't have to share it with us. I mean, if you guys are more so private people, it could still be a challenge where you could just get a journal and jot it down. You don't have. You're not. You know, you're not. What am I looking for?
No, I understand what you're saying. It's not so much, you don't have to tell us what you're grateful for, but we encourage you to challenge yourself.
Right.
I got what you're saying.
Right.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Personal people, they don't want to, you know, maybe they don't want to share, but that shouldn't exclude you from this.
But challenge. If you're not a personal person, feel free to hit us. You can send us an email, shoot us a DM. We'll be happy to review what you have to say with the world, because it's really all about connection. And it
can be anonymous, or if you don't mind, you know, we could. It's up to you guys. If you want to reach out anonymously or want us to share your name, your handle.
That's so dope. We're gonna be connecting with the people. Yeah, dope. Cool. So we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
Do we have a little jingle?
We're supposed to put the little beat. That little beat. I like that.
I'm gonna tune in next time for the next episode.